Hello, dear tutor. My name is Jackie Garcia Solano, and I'm a student of the course Testing and Evaluation in ELT. Today's video is to talk about the pedagogical experience that I had throughout my practices. I was working with the Estrategia Liley program, which is basically a program in which students from higher semesters are the teachers for students, in this case, in my case, English for students in lower levels of English. The idea for us is to try to implement speaking activities for them to reinforce the contents that they normally study in the course, and also to give them environments and spaces in which they can practice their English with their partners, and also with me as a tutor, a teacher, and also a classmate. What we do is to have two encounters per week. Mo- we have more or less 2 hours of class per encounter. That means that it is around 4 hours per week. In the program, they give us a sort of an scope and sequence in which we organize the topics that we are going to work with them, and also we need to create materials, presentations, to create a class and lesson plan, to give them the class every week. In my personal experience, I had high level students. They got a good level in English, so we can, or we could develop the class totally in English. That was an advantage. We use as much English as it was possible in each class. We try not to use Spanish to avoid Spanish in our classes. And also, I try to use authentic material during the lessons. That means that I search for videos in channels such TD, um, TED Talks, uh, songs in English, CNN 10, which is a channel in which we watch some news, worldwide news. It is part of the CNN chain. So we use that as a tool, as a source of material for them to listen to that, and also to create environments to speak about that. We focus our classes in the teaching topic, so all the videos that we watch were to emphasize on teaching, the teaching activity, and also to join that with the topics, that the grammar topics that they were supposed to study together with me. So it was a wonderful experience. We could see the improvement of the students throughout the classes, also how they lost fear of speaking in English, of expressing their ideas. We had each class, we have a time in which I gave them a feedback of their performance during the class. So it was a very useful time in which I learned from them, and at the same time they learned from me. They work together as a group, and also they work individually. We created some spaces for the debate in different topics. As I told you before, we try to focus on or emphasize all the encounters in our career, which is teaching. Um, so we try to create also spaces for the debate, and also to go deep in which what we are studying. So it was a wonderful experience. We were working around 3 months in that dynamic, and it was a wonderful experience, not only for them as students but also for me as a teacher. I could discover new materials and new strategies to implement and to create useful classes for them. So I guess it was a wonderful experience, and I think that I want to continue in this program, Estrategia Lilei, shaping my character and shaping also my teaching abilities. So thank you very much for your attention, and see you in a next opportunity.